rabid fan base, a night to remember. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Jaylen Brown is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Williams, pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Brogdon. Out to Horford, 6 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Toronto with the ball. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You were right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Hurdle, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Anunoby covering. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And, RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
B.A., when I tell you, going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, B.A.
Williams with the screen. Brogdon, the pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Anunoby on the wing, defended by Brown. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Called in by Brown.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Brogdon, the pass to Horford. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Here's VanVleet. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Pirtle. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
Smart's checked in for Brogdon.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Now here's Smart. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. VanVleet finds Siakam. The three is up. Hauled in by Brown. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce Allen, KG Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Pirtle. The layup misses. Boston trailing. It's Brown on the wing. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. To the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Brown passes to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Brown against Anunoby. It's Barnes on the wing. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pirtle, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors. We've seen Jakob Poeltl make huge strides with his defense since coming into the league, Richard.
He's become one of the top rim protectors. Each season, his block numbers get better. Players think twice about driving the lane when he's out there.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Siakam, good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tatum finds Horford. Outside Tatum. Horford, a screen on Barnes. Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
There's Tatum with the 3. And so it's Jakob Poeltl making highlights for the Raptors. He had solid production. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Smart, following the bucket by the Raptors. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Smart. Gallinari with a screen on Anunoby. And here's Tatum. Releases. Achua with a rebound. The Raptors with a lead. Outside Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Gallinari. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. And an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings in NBA 2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100. The first 100 player.
You deserve it, man. Brown, he's checked in for Tatum. The kick out to Van Vliet. Anunoby for 3. The offensive rebound. Achua. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Trent, he's checked in for Anunoby. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Boston shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Brown. Takes the 3. And he can't get that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Here's Brown. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Brogdon against Van Vliet. Siakam, right side. Pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Boston with the ball. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Outside to Gallinari. Trying to get back on track. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Achua's got 5 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet against Brown. To the left wing. Achua passes to Trent. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. For Boston, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Smart.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Now here's White. Back to Tatum. Pass to White. Shot is up. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Benton. That shot off. And Boston going the other way now. The kick out to White. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Benton. He's guarded by White. Here's Achua. The kick out to Barton. Fires the three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Williams a screen on Trent. Brogdon from outside. Rebound by the Raptors.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Benton. He's guarded by White. Barton, the pass to Achua. And stolen by Williams. Horford outside. They need this. Boston, no good that time either. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Achua with it. Guarded now by Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Smart's checked in for Boston. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Achua with a screen on White. Here's Benton. It's not going to go for him. And Boston going the other way now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Blocked. Here comes Toronto on the push.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside White. Williams up top. There's the drive. Achua with some nice D. And so it's Toronto up 14.
The Celtics, 11.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been quite a game for Jakob Poeltl.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Al Horford, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Smart in at the small forward position. Brogdon from outside hits a three-pointer. Brogdon's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Love watching Brogdon make the right reads. He's more than capable of converting catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And there's Siakam. That one's good on the assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. White against Anunoby. White, the pass to Brogdon. Pass to Cornett. Here's White. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive board. Outside for Brogdon. Now here's White. Drills it from deep.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Toronto shooting around 50% in the game so far.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Now here's Brogdon. Horford outside. No good from outside.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Van Vliet against White. Now here's Van Vliet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Now here's Horford. 5 points in the game. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Horford with a steal. Pass to Cornet. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
No one covering. White's got 6.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Pass to Barnes. The 3. And it's Cornet with a rebound. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Horford passes to Brogdon. Back to Horford. For 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And Toronto calls time here. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Boucher a screen on White. Pass to Trent. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Raptors lead by 8.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And here's Brown. Here's White. 5 on the clock. It's blocked. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
The Raptors shooting around 50% of the game so far. Brown against Trent. Inside. And finished off by Boucher.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And Horford powers it home.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Trent. Achua with a screen. This one for 3. Trent's shot is off. Boston has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Tatum passes to Horford. Tatum against Boucher. Out to Horford. Outside, Brown. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14. Trent outside. Achua for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached the end of the... With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Boston trailing. They've got Gary Trent. Will Barton is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Achua, and it's Banton in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
And Toronto has possession. Barton outside. Here's Achua, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Boucher. Barnes comes in for Barton. OG Anunoby's checked in for Trent. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Banton. Now here's Smart. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Boston has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. To the middle. It's stolen by Barnes. Smart against Van Vliet. Achua with a screen on Brown. It's stolen by Tatum. And an intentional foul right there.
OG Anunoby. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Gallinari. It's Williams, high post. Pass to Smart. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Achua's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Barnes passes to Siakam. Yep, that one's good. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Now here's Gallinari. Smart, left side. Gallinari with a screen on Van Vliet. Smart, outside. Pass to Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And they're on the break. Here's Anunoby. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And Brown with the stuff.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Achua with a screen on Brown. Anunoby passes to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Smart against Van Vliet. Williams on the wing. Achua with a steal. 1:56 left in the game. Now Van Vliet. Pass to Achua. 6 to shoot. Siakam outside. Fires from the wing. Hauled in by Brown.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming up in a big way.
Now here's Anunoby. Achua with a screen on Tatum. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Robert Williams picks up 1.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
And the Raptors making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Smart for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Beyond the arc. That one is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Tatum's got room. And it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Anunoby for 3. And again, Toronto no good. And here's Brown for 3. Here's Williams. The kick to Tatum. So the Raptors win it. Boy, a hard. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
I smack clowns with mad style.
often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Van Vliet looking around for three. No good on that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Mitchell driving the lane. Misses from close range. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. And a wide open look for Siakam. Bangs home the trifecta.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now Siakam after the missed three from Evan Mobley. Anunoby passes to Purtle, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Poeltl. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Mitchell wide open. The three-pointer no good. The Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Screen by Siakam. Inside. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 5 now.
Well, there's a quickness to Siakam in pick-and-roll action. This guy's so fast and hard to contend with as the roll man.
Mitchell outside. Will it go? And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Nice shot by Poeltl.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Mitchell against Anunoby. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Mitchell against Van Vliet. Siakam outside. And Poeltl has it in the corner. Stolen by Allen. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Okoro with the ball. Mobley kicks to Garland. Passes it to Allen. And Poeltl sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Poeltl when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And Doris for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Now here's Barnes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Anunoby. No good on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Siakam, screen on Garland. From downtown, the Cavaliers pull it in. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Here's Siakam. Barnes outside. Van Vliet outside. Takes it out to Siakam. Tries again. And he hits the jump shot. Siakam's got 7.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
And here is Garland. To the inside. Here's Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Barnes lays it up off the glass.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Raptors. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Now, here's Garland. Stolen by Garland. And no good. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Here's Barnes. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
This is a real strength of Siakam's game, the ability to extend possessions and get second chance points on the board.
Mitchell passes to Mobley, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Doris, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Raptors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now, here's Rubio. Wade outside. Here's Stephens. Back to Wade. 5 to shoot. A floater. Siakam pulls it in. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. The Raptors getting the bucket. Levert kicks to Wade. Back to Levert. Out to Wade. Lets it go from 14. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. So timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
for viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
We need you to take down right now for your north side crew.
Chris Boucher is checked in for Pascal Siakam. Raptors leading by 4. Boucher passes to Barton. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
To the middle. Mitchell finds Allen. Got a piece of it. Barton against Mitchell. Pass to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Yeah, you can see Chris Boucher's got excellent vertical. Makes that finish look easy.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Now, here's Garland. It's deflected. Trent outside. Pass to Banton. Boucher with a screen on Garland. The pass to Boucher. Shot from the top of the key. And that one is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, you see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Martin from outside. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Back to Garland. With the drive. Makes it off the glass. And now just a 4-point Raptor lead.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, youngster.
And the Raptors call time here. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Toronto's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Now here's Barnes. Guarded close. Siakam, good.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is be a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Okoro wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Inside. And Vliet on the wing. Siakam outside. And here's Barnes for 3. Pascal Siakam getting it done. Thank you, David. And we'll
28. The Cavaliers, 24.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. So it's Toronto now. It's a 1-point game.
I think Darius Garland knew exactly what the opposition was thinking there. What a display of defensive anticipation.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. Allen passes to Mobley. Mitchell looking it over. Back to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Siakam.
This is Donovan Mitchell in his toolbox, right? Uses the shot fake, gets that defender to bite. Nicely done.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Siakam, a good look. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Okoro kicks to Mobley. Allen outside. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Good. Nice job down low. Mitchell's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Mitchell passes to Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Birtle sets the pick for Van Vliet. On the wing, Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Mitchell into the lane. And Anunoby sends it back. Okoro passes to Garland. A second chance effort. And it's good on the way in. Garland's got 8 points.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Van Vliet wide open. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 1. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. 1:49 left to play in the 3rd. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Yep, that one goes in there.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight. Here's Van Vliet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Anunoby against Mitchell. Barnes kicks to Siakam. Goes back up. Birtle, the pass to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Toronto needs to get off the shot. And the dunk by Birtle.
High IQ of Fred Van Vliet is why he is so good in pick-and-roll action.
Mitchell against Anunoby. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Raptors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. For 3, Van Vliet drops in the tray. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
And it's Garland slamming it down.
Boy, that is a big-time, acrobatic, athletic move by Darius Garland. Look out.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Now here's Barton. Passes to Benton. Here's the screen. Drives to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jared Allen.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He hits both from the strike. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Garland surveying the D. And there's the feed to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh, stop showing off, Evan. Mobley, go get it.
Barton wide open. He fires. And the Raptors miss again. Mitchell outside. This is his third trip to the free throw line.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for Cleveland. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the center position.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Cleveland leading by 3. Mitchell outside. Mobley a screen on Barton. Mitchell.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets. Oh! Let's remember that break was started by Jared Allen's steal. What an ignition.
And the Raptors call time here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He said, look, the guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Mitchell outside. Stolen by Van Vliet. And stolen by Mobley. Now Mitchell. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
Van Vliet passes to Berger. Kicks it out to Siakam. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Siakam a screen on Garland. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Anunoby, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
And he makes both free throws. Now, here's Garland. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes remaining in regulation.
Floats one up and slam dunk by Allen.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Okoro dishes to Mitchell, and the foul called on OG. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the official
The previous play is under review.
constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Launches a three. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got it back down to within single digits for Toronto.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Mitchell outside. There's the drive. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And Pirtle sends it back.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. Scotty Barnes of the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Garland with it. Mitchell outside. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby. Count it.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And here is Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mobley kicks to Allen. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
This is exactly what comes with having the basketball late and becoming the focal point of your team. For Donovan Mitchell, making these free throws is critical.
And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 4. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
Over and over and over again. It's your north side crew.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Can't hit that one. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really...
I smack clowns with mad style.
Raptors are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor. They can pass. You can run your offense through them. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the three. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Brogdon. Puts the move on. Out to Horford. Williams passes to Horford. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. First quarter of play, a minute in. Garland finds Mitchell. Back to Garland. Clock at 6. Here's Allen. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
With a tremendous motor, Allen is hard to stop.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Garland. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Outside, Brown lets it go from deep. The rebound by Garland.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Allen against Williams. Here's Okoro, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Robert Williams picks up one.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Outside Brogdon. Horford, a screen on Garland. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've been taking care of business.
Oh,
yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh. Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
To end the drought. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brogdon. Here's the three. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Brown against Mitchell. Double team on Mitchell. And here's Allen. Back to Mitchell. Driving inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Mobley, a screen on Brown. Here's Mitchell. Shoots. And Mobley gets it to go. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Kick out to Brown. Stolen by Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Al Horford.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And so he makes both from the line. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Cleveland. Brown finds Horford. The kick to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Here's Williams to the wing on the left. Brown passes to Brogdon. On the wing, Tatum. And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Deep.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
It's Brown on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
It's stolen by Smart. Brown against Mitchell. He can't hit that time. Good D by Mobley. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Outside Mitchell. Allen on the wing. Off target with the 3. Here are the Celtics with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Brown passes to Williams. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. 5 on the clock. Back to Brown. Pass to Horford. There's Tatum with the 3. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Tatum's got 7 points.
When you need to create a shot late in the clock, just get it to Tatum.
Here's Mitchell. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Poke loose. Tatum with a steal. And finished off by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Here's Allen, the shake, and he lays it in. Allen's got his second basket of the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Knocked away. On the break. Here's Mobley, and he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Brown inside. Mobley's on him. Brown passes to Horford. Outside, Williams. Here's Tatum. Oh, my goodness. How about that?
mercy. Jason Tatum is a bad man.
The Cavaliers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mobley's got 8.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be. And, man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You've got to be excited about his future.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising play.
And Mobley throws it down.
Look at Garland drawing the defense's attention just to give it away.
Here's Tatum. The shot won't fall, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Garland, the pass to Allen. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Pass to Smart. Now here's Horford. Now Tatum. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And defensively with Mobley, it's not just the length, it's the anticipation, it's the high basketball IQ. This man will beat you mentally and physically.
Now here's Smart. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 5. There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Allen. The 3 from Mitchell. No good on the buzzer beater.
That's a good.
And so it's Cleveland in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Manning the backcourt, it's Brogdon and Smart. Danilo Gallinari out there with Robert Williams. And it's Tatum in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Williams comes in for Tatum. Smart passes to Gallinari. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
Here's Mitchell on the take. And Mitchell with the slam.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Brogdon against Garland. Pass to Cornette. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And here's the fast break. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
The break started with the steal by Allen. Look, those live ball turnovers, they will get you.
Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Here's Williams. The 3 ball. Counted from distance. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. Pass to Cornette. No good there. Nice D from Allen. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Smart. Here's Mitchell. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Gallinari finds Smart. Over Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Cornet can't hit. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Smart against Garland. To the middle. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Williams with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell against Smart. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Williams, a screen on Mobley. Gallinari, the pass to Williams.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Williams, first personal.
White, he's checked in for Smart.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Derek White.
Brogdon against Garland. And it's Cornet with a rebound. Boston has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Gallinari finds Brogdon. Boston again missing.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Here's Mitchell. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
White for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Garland for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Cornet. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Brogdon. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The size Brogdon possesses at his position comes into play on these physical takes, drawing the contact.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 14-5 run. Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Okoro. Pass to Garland. 6 to shoot. Back to Okoro. The 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside White. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Cavaliers. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
White, he's checked in for Boston. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland. Boston has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Williams, a screen on Garland. White for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Garland. Back to Allen. Here's Okoro. Mobley with it. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Robert Williams picks up 1.
The length of Mobley that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling him.
And both free throws good for Mobley. Boston's shooting around 44%. Not bad. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Dude, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, yeah, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Garland against White. Mobley outside. Pass to Allen. Hey, expanding his range. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Brown fires for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside, Allen. Garland against Tatum. Okoro on the wing. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Celtics have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Now here's Horford. He's guarded closely. It's Brown on the wing. Allen defending. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. Another shot. And the layup is good. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. Now Mitchell. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
For a big, Allen is so fluid, setting a pick and then gracefully rolling into position.
Left side Tatum. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Here's Garland. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Screen by Horford. Brown passes to White. Kick out to Brown. From deep. Drains the triple.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. We've got 1:28 left in the final quarter.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Cavaliers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Mobley, a screen on Brown. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Horford with some nice D. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
26 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Cornette. And again, Boston with the triple.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Down low. Outside for Mitchell. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
with mad style.
rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Smart dishes to Horford. Lets the 3 fly. That shot no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Second shot opportunity. Nobody near Barnes. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
Brown against Anunoby. Brown the pass to Smart. Back to Brown. Williams a screen on Anunoby. They grab their own miss. Outside, Horford. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. That one misses. Good D by Anunoby.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
And such focus from Horford defensively. Doesn't let up on the pressure.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, is susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Anunoby, good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Tatum looking around. Pass to Horford. And stolen by Siakam. Now, here's Anunoby. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum dishes to Horford. Back to Tatum. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Williams, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Siakam. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin. As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Brown outside. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And stolen by Tatum. To Smart. Pulls up from the corner and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. He said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open 3s. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that 3-point shot. And finished off by Siakam.
He has good hands and length to convert. Siakam's a great pick-and-roll partner.
Horford sets a screen for Smart. Outside, Horford. Smart deciding where to go with it. Horford sets a screen for Smart. Clock at 6. It's Brown with the drive, and Pirtle sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Toronto ball.
55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
The offensive instinct of Horford, he knows exactly where to be, gets the pass, and gets it to go.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Tatum. Horford with the screen on Siakam. Tatum down low. Siakam's there. No one covering.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Anunoby. Siakam's got 10. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Raptors up 7.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Then there's Smart. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5. Smitty OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
Toronto leading by 7. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And here's Barnes for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Scotty Barnes drilled that jumper off the catch.
And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Brown outside. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Smart kicks to Cornette. They get the rebound. Toronto's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. The offensive rebound. Siakam. Again, Toronto.
Look at the effort from Pascal Siakam on the offensive glass, keeping that play alive and finishing it.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And the Celtics making a change here. Colin Howard's checked in. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Smart against Van Vliet. There's the pass to Anunoby. Now, here's Siakam. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Smart on the wing. Passes to Muscala. And he uses the glass on the way.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
The coaches have to love when Pascal Siakam gets in a scoring groove. He's capable of making a big impact on the scoreboard.
Molinari passes to Cornette. There's a good screen. Back to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Brown outside. Here's Muscala. No good on the 3. Toronto leading by 12. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best season the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. That they've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Hauser's checked in, and Derek White subbed in for Marcus Smart. Now here's Barnes. After the miss from Derek White. Kicks it out to Siakam. And another shot. Van Vliet outside. And the Raptors miss again. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Muscala finds Gallinari. And stolen by Barnes. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Anunoby. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Celtics trail by 14. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Now Achua after the missed three from Derek White. 5 to shoot. Back to Achua. No good. Shot missing. And it's Boston the other way. Muscala with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Muscala pass to Hauser. Can't get it to fall.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Boston's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Off the mark, and the drought continues. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
It's time for some T-shirts. Make some noise, fans. There they are. Make some noise for Celtics Entertainment.
29 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Achua. Trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Gallinari kicks to White. Fires from deep. That shot missing. And here's Trent outside. Pascal Siakam getting it done. Thank you, David. And football.
The Celtics 14, the Raptors 28.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Chris Boucher, also Achua out there. Gary Trent is out there with Will Barton, and it's Benton in at the point. Now, here's Achua. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Clock at 4. Raptors need to get a shot. Barton, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Now, Trent, after the missed 3 from Derek White. Achua kicks to Trent. Boucher up top. He's guarded by Williams. Achua, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Now here's White, following the miss by Al Horford. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Gallinari wide open. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Raptors leading by 14.
In his 11th season already, Danilo Gallinari finally made it past the first round.
Greg, in those 2021 playoffs with Atlanta, Gallo put on a show shooting 44% from three in the conference semis and finals, showing Danilo was made for prime time.
So it's Boston now, after Gary Trent Jr. made the last three-pointer. Williams can't get it to go. Toronto's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. From deep three-point range, here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Horford. Hits the three-point bomb. Horford's got 8.
And not every pig can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work.
Oh! And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Cranes the three-pointer. Horford's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Celtics.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
White against Trent. And White kicks to Gallinari. Knocks it loose. Toronto leading by 15.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And it's good for 2. White's got his first basket.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look. Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Now here's White. Outside, Horford. Connects from three-point range. Horford's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Here's Boucher. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Achua. Excellent D there from Williams. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Down by 12. Williams passes to Horford. Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Boston. Williams has a screen for Horford. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Barton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Van Vliet against Smart. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Tatum. Muscala up top. Back to Tatum. And so it's Toronto sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They have made... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Then it's Mike Muscala. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Cornette in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Boston 5. Raptors leading by 14. Shakes them. And the dunk by Barnes.
Improving as a passer. Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Here's Cornette. And here is Muscala. Second chance shot. Cornette can't get it to go. Van Vliet on the wing. Guarded by Smart. For Boston, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Brown against Anunoby. Here's Muscala. Boston, no good that time either.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the three.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Anunoby has the open look. Offline with his three. Celtics trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Smart. Kept alive by Boston. Cornet kicks to Smart. Five on the clock. And he banks in the layup.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
On the wing, Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Siakam, a screen on Smart. Siakam outside. Off target with his three. And stolen by Barnes. He kicks it to Pirtle. Van Vliet wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got himself on the board with three there. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
What an athlete. Barnes flushes that one home.
Tatum passes to Cornet to halt the run. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Siakam left side. Barnes finds Siakam. No good from outside. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Toronto.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Pascal Siakam.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Smart kicks to Cornet. Muscala, the pass to Cornet. 6 to shoot. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
For three, Van Vliet, and the Raptors miss again. Brown with it, guarded now by Barnes. Cornet passes to Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam left side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And give Siakam credit for putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to get aggressive with him.
Siakam hits them both. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were...
I smack clowns with mad style.
guess we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Launches it. Pirtle grabs a miss. Outside Anunoby. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Pirtle with some nice D.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Anunoby can't get it to go. And here comes Cleveland. 4-point game.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Left side Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Dorns.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Now Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
The first one falls.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Here's Mitchell. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Here's VanVleet. Mobley with the block. Anunoby against Mitchell. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And it's Okoro penetrating. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop and the harm.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pirtle with a screen on Garland. Here's VanVleet. Here's Pirtle. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The 3 from Barnes. Knocks down the long J. Barnes has got 5 now.
Quick release from Scotty Barnes. My goodness, pre-shot preparation was on point.
From deep, Mitchell. Outside Garland. Into the lane. And finished off by Garland.
Aggressive move to the bucket. Darius Garland, dangerous when he's in attack mode.
Here's Anunoby. And it's Toronto with another. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Anunoby covering. Here's Garland. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, PA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
Garland hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Anunoby against Mitchell. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
Anunoby against Mitchell. Allen, the pass to Garland. He takes it in. Pirtle with the block. They retain possession.
Boy, Jared.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
the previous play is under review.
Calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw no good.
How about Jared Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
Van Vliet against Garland. Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. Barnes with it. Back to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Garland. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's the Raptors.
Your Cavaliers use team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Come on, this guy is one tough hombre. Fred Van Vliet is somebody you want on your side.
Garland, the pass to Allen. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here comes Toronto on the push. And here's Siakam for 3. Can't get it to drop. And Cleveland will come the other way. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, BA, because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Pulls up on the wing. Left side Barnes. And that one good. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
This, guys, is something Garland does so well. Excellent reading defenses, exploiting them in the pick and rolls. That is nicely done.
Siakam for 3. He drops it from range. 10 points for him.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Anunoby covering. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Kicks it out to Barnes. From downtown. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
The Raptors making a switch here. Shua's checked in. The Cavaliers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Trent comes in for Scotty Barnes. Barton, he's checked in for Anunoby, and it's Ben in for Fred VanVleet. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Here's the three. On target from range. And now it's just a 2-point Raptor lead.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high-percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Barton. 1:31 left to play in the second quarter. Now here's Garland. Give him 8. And finished off by Garland.
Oh, above the rim, Mr. Garland. His teammates are loving it.
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Boucher a screen on Mitchell. And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Barton. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Outside Mitchell. 46 seconds left in the first half. And Mitchell with the slam.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Garland comes with the double team. Achua finds Boucher. Here's Benton, guarded by Garland. Pass to Trent. Now Achua, 4 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Gary Trent, and that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
Here's Barton. Oh, it's stolen. And a pretty tightly contested game here.
With the score, your Cavaliers 30, the Raptors 29.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
So the Raptors 5 right now. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. The Cavaliers leading. Right side Mitchell. Takes the 3. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Pirtle with the block. Back to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Garland's got 12 points.
Now, Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Siakam. There's the triple. They get it back. Van Vliet outside. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got rebound number 7 tonight. Mobley, a screen on Pirtle. Van Vliet against Garland. Pass to Mitchell. With some arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And here's Garland. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Allen. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He has 7. Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
The BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
Siakam in the post, guarded by Garland, stolen by Mobley, and pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
And Toronto calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Achua's checked in for Pirtle. The 3 from Okoro. And they get it back. Mobley passes to Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the
Garland with the ball. 12 points for him. Here he goes. Second shot opportunity. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The incredible speed on Darius Garland's drive, I think, took the defender off guard. Nice job earning a trip to the foul line.
Garland hits them both. Here's Van Vliet. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Garland finds Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Back to Garland. Let's go with a 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Toronto trailing. Siakam outside. Pass to Barnes. Achua inside. Mobley's on him. Here's Achua. Now Van Vliet, guarded by Garland. Here's Siakam. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
The first free throw is good. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Scotty Barnes. Barton, he's checked in for Anunoby, and it's Ben in for Van Vliet. Mitchell against Barton. Boucher a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Boucher to stop the drought. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Boucher a screen on Mitchell. Out left to the wing. from the arc. And Boucher the bucket on the assist by Barton. Boucher's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
And Toronto calls time here.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Achua for three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell.
And so it's Cleveland going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. And Mitchell with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Achua against Allen. Achua gets the bucket.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Mobley, a screen on Barton. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. There's the 3. Nails it from 3. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Trent outside. Pass to Benton. Uses the glass on the layup.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 54% from the field so far this one. And Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Barton against Mitchell. Boucher outside for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
A line change here for Toronto. Outside Anunoby. Pirtle with a screen on Mitchell. Anunoby for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And finished off by Garland.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Taken away. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And that one's good. Garland's got 10 points in just the second half.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Shot from the inbound. Mitchell.
Well, there's no question question that Fred VanVleet's competitive toughness, his desire, and the defense is what has given him a shot to be a legit NBA force.
Lets the three fly. They get it again.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
His third team foul.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a three-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Cavaliers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
Both good from the line that time. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Mobley, left side, jacks up a three. Rebound by VanVleet.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Barnes, no good. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last.
Toronto ball.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
VanVleet with a deep three. A quick shot there. It's off target. Mobley outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Toronto ball.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Siakam, here we go. The kick out to VanVleet. 4-3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2.
Donovan Mitchell.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. And here's Anunoby from deep. From deep three-point range. No good on the shot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Toronto calls timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
How about one more screen?
It's picked off. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence.
Smack clowns with mad style.
that prefer to operate in half-court sets rather than in transition.
Yeah, and look, that puts a premium on defense. Both teams can run a ton of different sets, and that means you've got to be prepared and disciplined on the defensive end.
Good point. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The guard spots filled by Brogdon and Smart. On to the front court along with Tatum. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. Tatum gets the bucket.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Garland attacking. That one doesn't drop. And it's Boston the other way. Round kicks to Brogdon. At the top of the key, Williams. Brown feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. Brogdon the pass to Tatum. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Cavaliers ball.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the ring for the finish.
They double him with Mitchell. Brogdon outside. It's Brown on the wing. Takes a 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The drive by Mitchell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Rigid for the Cavs. The progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Stolen by Brogdon. Down low. Tatum kicks to Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Smart. And he lays it straight in.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Garland against Brogdon. Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Tatum passes to Smart. Good on the 3-point shot. Smart's got 5.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Okoro.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Great open look there. He's got 10.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Brogdon with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. The kick out to Tatum from outside the arc. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Mitchell finds Mobley. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. White is checked in for Boston.
Celtics substitution, Derek White.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
And Allen drops them both.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low. He rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Now here's White. Passes it to Williams. Shoots over Mobley. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Smart passes to Brown. Williams sets a screen for Brown. Out to White. On the wing, Williams. Tries yet again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Celtics lead by 5.
Please give a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now here's Smart. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. White with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Cornette. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Allen a screen on White. Garland the pass to Allen. Inside, and Allen slams it in.
I love watching Garland because you can just watch his confidence grow, especially when he's out here running these pick and rolls.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Sweet move, and he sinks the layup.
Marcus Smart.
Smart's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Out to White. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
3 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Allen and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They recover it. Okoro passes to Allen. There's Garland. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Here's Cornette. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that, it's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
And here is Garland. Following the three-pointer by Derek White. Offensive rebound. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Allen.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Brogdon kicks to Cornette.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Brown. No points in the game yet for him. He was all alone on that one. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That's tipped. Allen dishes to Garland. Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great dime right there.
One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
He can't get that one, and Cleveland will come the other way. Now the feed to Mitchell, and it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Boston making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Brown, and Marcus Smart has subbed in for Derek White. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
And we could feel that one all the way over here. Now, here's Brogdon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Luke Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Derek White subbed in for Marcus Smart.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Garland the pass to Allen. And Boston with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Brown finds Williams. On the wing, Williams. Back to Brown. The pass to Horford. And so it's the Boston Celtics. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll...
27, the Celtics, 37.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
On the court for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Marcus Smart is out there with Brogdon, and it's Gallinari in at the small forward. Just 3 to shoot, Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Williams with the block. They get it back.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one goes. Tatum, he's checked in for Al Horford.
Taking 2 shots.
And Allen drops them both.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Now, here's Brogdon. Good work there as it goes. Brogdon's got the lead up to 12 now for Boston.
And you got to have a great understanding of your teammates in the pick and roll. Brogdon's in sync with everybody out there.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Outside, Smart. It's Williams, high post. Outside, Smart. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. The three. Rebound by Williams.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
White down low, guarded by Garland. Celtics passing it around. Here's Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Smart on the wing. And another miss by Boston. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Got a piece of it. Gallinari with the steal. And now Gallinari pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Finished off by Gallinari. Moves well for a player with a 6'10" frame.
White against Garland. Mitchell passes to Allen. The wide open look here for Garland. Knocks down the 3 ball. Garland's got 11 points.
Good for a couple of those per game. Garland's silky from 3.
Outside, White. Tatum with a screen on Garland. White finds Tatum. Outside, Williams. Out to White. Down the clock. Stolen by Garland. Here's a Okoro. Doesn't go for him. And it's Boston the other way. Smart passes to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Pass to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Cavaliers have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Derek White.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Brogdon kicks to Gallinari. Pulls it up. Shot clock at 6. Cornett passes to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Tatum with a screen on Garland. Pass to Brogdon. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Al Horford is checked in for Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown comes in for Gallinari. And it's White in for Smart. Now, here's Garland. 11 points in the game. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. White looking around. Horford with a screen on Garland. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Boston enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced to be wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. To the middle. Got a hand on it. And here's White. He dishes it to Horford. Passes it to Cornette. Here's White. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They get it back. Allen kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Allen. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, even when they try to rough him up.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Al Horford. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for White. Brogdon against Garland. Outside to Brogdon. In the corner, Smart with it. And here's Tatum for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And this is how dominant Allen can be. If you continue to feed him, he will reward you.
Brogdon the pass to Brown. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting for Boston.
So it'll be Jaylen Brown shooting. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornette.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Brogdon outside. At the elbow, Williams. In the corner, Tatum with it. Williams, a screen on Mobley. The pass to Brogdon. Here's Smart. Mobley with the block. Mitchell against Brogdon. Back to Mitchell. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Brown wide open. He fires. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics. Now, here's Garland. Allen passes to Garland. Williams with the steal. Brogdon looking around. Inside. Here's Smart. Outside to Brogdon. Tatum on the wing. Mobley with the block. The baseline J. And that one's good. Mitchell.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
Pass to Tatum. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Boston.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, Just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And finished off by Brown.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Brogdon. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.